Welcome back. The topic of this interactive video lesson is setting up the MHS Gradebook. In this training module, we will show you how to set your term dates for each class and how to modify your grading categories. Go to Management, Manage Classes, then click on the appropriate class from your list of classes. Then click on the Class Information tab at the top of the window. In this window, set your number of terms, end dates for each term, and percentage for each term. Make sure the percentages add up to 100%. While in this window, you can modify the display name for the class. You can also modify the class curriculum and the remedial and notification defaults. Make sure to click Save before closing the window. When assignments are created, the system uses the date to try to automatically put them in the correct term for you. Also, the Improve My Understanding feature for students suggests retakes on assignments for the current term. This feature will not work properly for your students if the term dates are incorrect. Now let's look at customizing your grading categories to match the evaluation criteria that you use for your class. Go to Management, Manage Classes. Select the class that you would like to work with. Then click the Class Partitions tab at the top of the window that opens. Partitions are the grading divisions in the curriculum framework that are usually set by the jurisdiction. In Quebec, they are referred to as competencies and are standard across the province. Quebec Competencies uses mathematical reasoning, 70%, and solves a situational problem, 30%. Curriculum partitions should be preset correctly in your account. If you need these modified, please contact our help desk. To view the categories that you currently have available, select the partition and then select the category drop-down. To edit one of these categories, select it from the drop-down menu and click Edit Category. You can see all of your categories within the partition in this table, as well as the current weighting for each category. It is important to note that you cannot assign weightings that add up to over 100%. If you would like to increase the weighting in one category, you need to decrease the weighting in another category first. To increase the weighting of term tests to 45%, I would need to decrease the weighting of online assignments first. Change the percentage to 10% and click Edit Category. Now I click Edit Category to view my weightings table again. The online assignments have been updated to 10%, and that makes 10% available to add to term tests. Select Term Tests from the category drop-down and click on Edit Category. If you try to increase the weighting by more than the available percentage, you will receive an error message. Change the percentage to 45% and click Edit Category. Now the table reflects our changes and the percentages add up to 100. Let's rename the category called Notes Organization. Click on Edit Category. Rename the category Notes, then save your changes by clicking on Edit Category. It's a common error to delete a category when active assignments are in the category. This issue can come up if you are modifying your categories once you already have active assignments for your class. If you add assignments in a category that you delete, the system will not be able to use those grades. It's always a good idea to verify assignments are assigned to the proper category after you have made changes. For example, the Chapter 9 Angles quiz should be in Term 3 in the category In-Class Quizzes. Teachers have asked for different categories for different terms, and we are working on it. Some teachers use different categories in each term, or they need a category in a term that does not apply in other terms. Unfortunately, the categories in your MHS gradebook are set for the course, rather than per term. We are upgrading our gradebook to accommodate categories per term to be ready for the 2021-22 school year. Until then, please remember this when you change your categories for one term of a course. Many teachers print or download their Term 1 gradebook to keep a record of what the grades were prior to modifying categories. Here's how to do that. Open your gradebook for the class and term you would like to work with. Then click on Print Gradebook. The MHS gradebook will open as a PDF document on one large single page. The more assignments that you have for your group, the larger the page. To make the PDF version of the gradebook easier to navigate and read, use the Zoom feature in your PDF viewer. To download the gradebook as a spreadsheet, click on Download Gradebook at the top of the page. There are multiple formats you can choose from, but the easiest to work with is the Excel data file. The assignments from the gradebook download into a formatted Excel spreadsheet. Note that we do not do any calculations with the grades on this spreadsheet. It is simply all of the grades for each assignment, and the user can manipulate that data any way they choose. Alright, that's it for now. Keep teaching mathematics and stay well.